Hey gang, it's Saturday morning. Now that means this is the last frame. It's been a busy week. I just got back from San Francisco. I had a great time. I was able to shoot some stuff for some upcoming tutorials, so keep an eye out for that. And yes, I was able to get through TSA with much less stress than I did on the trip out. So I've got another busy week coming up. I'm going to be a speaker this coming weekend at an event held in Amherst, Massachusetts that's sponsored by NECCC, which is the New England Camera Club Council. This is their 71st year of holding this event. They bring in speakers from all different genres of photography. They've got landscape people, they've got macro people, they've got people doing portraits, they've got people doing pets and animals, you name it. They've even got people coming in to talk about video, and yes, I'm going to be talking about not photography, social media 101 for photographers. That's my subject this year. I've been to this event before. It's a great event. It's incredibly affordable. So if you're in New England, you should check it out. They do it every year on the second weekend in July. And even if you're not in New England, I assure you it's worth the trip. I'll post the link to their website in the info section below. So that does mean I need to apologize to you guys. I know that I didn't post a new tutorial last week, and I may not get one out this week. The schedule has been crazy. But please stick with me. I promise you, starting next week, the floodgates are going to open, and I have a ton of stuff coming your way. We're going to continue that series on using multiple lights for portraits. We did the 1 light version. Next up will be 2 lights, and then 3, and then 4. I've also got a really cool video in the works to show you about a DIY backdrop that I found that you can buy in a fabric store really inexpensively and do some really, really nice stuff with it. So that'll come up in the next week or so. And as promised, I'm going to take you guys on a little tour of my studio and show you some of the cool gadgets that I found along the way to really be able to maximize the space that I'm using in a home basement. So talking about lighting, I've been able to get my hands on some really cool toys from LumaPro and the Rogue flash benders. So I'll also be starting into a series on speedlight lighting coming up real soon. And I've got some really neat shoots planned to show you how you can use speedlights to pretty much do everything you can do with monolights. And I know there's some people that will argue that point, but I'm going to try and prove them wrong. I'll even show you how you can go onto eBay and purchase a 1970s Vivitar 283 flash for probably about 20 bucks and do some absolutely amazing lighting. On another really cool note, we've been getting a lot of attention for the videos that I'm doing at petapixel.com, at fstoppers.com, at DIYphotography.net. I put links for these websites in the info section. You should check them out, not just because they wrote about my videos, but because they really are great resources for information on all kinds of photography. But the fact that they're writing about me, yeah, they get big points for that. In fact, we've even gotten a few mentions in lifehacker.com. So that brings me to my next point, and it's something that I need your help with. As a group, you folks have been wonderful about not only watching the videos, but also liking them and commenting on them. I really want to build a community around this channel. If you've noticed, I always respond to the comments, and I try to provide as much information as I can. And believe me, it takes up a lot of time. But to try and further that idea, I'm going to start a Facebook group that is strictly for subscribers of this channel. Here's the link, and I've also put it in the info section below. Now this is a closed group, so you won't be able to search for it on Facebook. You're only going to be able to get the link by watching my videos. But I would encourage you, please go, ask to join the group. I will allow you to join, and at that point, I want to begin conversations. Conversations about the videos, conversations about the things that you're struggling with, and I want folks to post pictures. Not to have your ego stroked, but post your pictures with questions. How can you improve it? What could you have done differently? Tell me what you were trying to accomplish, and let's allow people to give you tips and suggestions of how you could have better done that. So we want pictures that we can have conversations about. So again, the link is in the info section. I hope to see you on Facebook as well as here on YouTube. Now, one important thing here, that doesn't mean that I don't want you to comment. I do want you to comment. Understand that for this channel to thrive, comments on YouTube are very, very important. So please Keep commenting, keep asking questions. I'll answer them here. But since we can't post pictures in the comments section and we can't really easily have a discussion, I'm going to start this Facebook group and we'll see how it goes. I think we can have a lot of fun there, and I think that we can learn a lot too. And so last but not least, my thought for the week. My thought for the week is there is only one best shot. You know, as I travel around Facebook and Instagram and I look at all the social media and even websites like 500 Pixels or Model Mayhem, places like that, it boggles my mind that photographers will go out and shoot something and then post 10 pictures that are essentially all the same thing. You have to understand, you can look like a rock star with one photograph, or you can look like a hack with 5. Most of the time, there is only one best shot. Certainly, there are exceptions. If you're a photojournalist, you may be doing a feature story and you need multiple shots to tell the story. Even if you're shooting a beauty layout for a magazine, frequently that could be 3, 4, 5, even 8 images to tell the story. But the key there is, there's a story. If you're photographing a girl in a purple bikini or a flower print dress, posting 5, 6, 10 images of practically the same thing, that's not a story. That's just you posting because you're excited. Take a look at my website. Take a look at the websites of people like Joel Grimes or Chase Jarvis or Lindsay Adler or whomever you admire. You will notice that they basically post one image from a shoot, unless, of course, it was a story. Editing is tough. You have to take the emotion out of it because obviously when you took the pictures, you had fun, you had that interaction with your subject, it was an achievement for you. That's exciting and you want to share it with the world. But you have to narrow it down to one shot if you really want to elevate the quality of your work and the perception of your ability as a photographer. So again, the thought for the week, there is only one best shot. So until next time, remember, your next shot is your best shot. So keep learning, keep thinking, and keep shooting. Adios. Thanks for watching. If you find these videos helpful, please give them a thumbs up and subscribe so that you don't miss a single episode. And if you've got a question that you'd like answered, post it in the comment section below. Your question could be my next video.